Welcome back, folks, to Let's Play Space Quest 12. No, Space Quest 4. This game has time travel in it. A lot of it. Let's have a look at the back of our head. This seems like an interesting thing.
That's your head, Roger. Now use it for something.
No.
You look out at the city you were born in decades ago. You're sure glad you weren't there when this devastation happened. You might have gotten hurt. On the bright side, you won't have to pay those delinquent traffic tickets.
No, you won't.
This is a small panel which provides access to the innards of the time pod. If you have a 3P223 4QR access panel wrench, that is.
But I do! Oh, wait, no. Those are my other space pants.
It's some sort of monitor. Probably used to monitor something or other.
Excellent.
That button opens the canopy.
Let's try and use this.
The small access panel is inaccessible.
Can I use my head?
Scratching your head doesn't make it work any better. It only loosens unsightly dandruff.
Hey!
Keep your hands to yourself.
What, can I touch my head?
You talk to yourself.
Can I use the gunk on my head?
You can't use that here.
Right. Let's look at. I can poke buttons. Poke? I can poke buttons. Let's put this code in backwards, shall we? So that. What is the next button I want? That. 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 Smiley face. And that. Go!
The powerful quad quark drives Rev to life.
Yes!
Time and space bend under the fibrillations of the time rip transfluxers.
Whatever they
Your
are.
adrenaline and stomach reel with
Yes!
hyperbolic hyperbole.
Come on!
And finally, nothing much happens.
Oh.
That must not have been a valid code. Try again.
Okay. Fine, you goit. A lot of question marks.
The powerful quad quark drives
We
Rev
can do
to
this!
life. Time and space bend under the fibrillations of the time
Come
rip
on.
transfluxers. Your adrenaline and stomach reel with the hyperbolic hyperbole. And finally,
Yes, it works! Do 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 do. Swirly bottles of color. And lo, we have appeared in Space Quest 10, the latex base of Estros. Excellent.
Peering through the port, you see an unusual land. Its wind-carved pinnacles and buttes bring back memories of the planet Corona, where this whole adventure mess started.
Yes, indeed.
The readout displays some interesting symbols similar to those on the keypad. You wonder if these might bear some significance.
Yeah, you might want to remember it, the game's telling you. Remember the code you just put in. You need that code to get to this time, and you need the code that was on it on the previous time to get to Space Quest 12. If you don't write down that code, you're an idiot. Just saying.
Don't mess with it.
Just saying. Let's leave. Nothing bad can happen out here. Nothing bad at all. This place is nice.
You've seen a lot of plateaus and sloping hills before, but this one's a butte. The entire horizon undulates in enticing peaks, curves, and crevices, for which Estros is famous.
Excellent.
Your high-tech but ugly pod stands ready to ride the wild plains of time.
But ugly. Well, we have a ledge. Let's walk up it. Hooray!
We're glad you could play.
Sorry, just had to get my ledge falling quota done. You know, it's a legal requirement in Space Quest. You need to fall off various ledges. You need to. It's just required, you know. Whoa!
Whoa!
Whoa! What was that?
You don't want to know what that was, Roger. You're going to find out. You're going to find out the hard way. Meanwhile, let's go get ourselves killed in a stupidly inane manner. Why? Because this is Space Quest, and I guarantee that's what you're meant to do. Because they've probably realised we've stolen their time pod.
You get the feeling you're not alone here.
I'm not alone here. That's the problem. I'm most definitely not alone. That was a womanly silhouette. Roger knows these. He's seen women from a distance. Sometimes he even gets to talk to them, or rather they talk at him. Poor Roger. When are you going to change clothes, Roger? Seriously. Oh!
Wow, what an incredible view! You look pretty pathetic hanging under the pterodactyl.
Yes, I do. Now let's see if I can look at the thing that appears in the background.
You see a huge nest in the distance below you.
Excellent. I think we're going there.
Hey, those talon things hurt. You didn't much care for the landing either.
Nope. That guy got a worse landing. Guarantee that to you, he got a worse landing than me.
The huge nest is constructed of sticks and assorted being parts gathered from this bleak planet. It is then cemented in place by a generous helping of pterodactyl saliva.
Excellent.
The inedible portions of the pterodactyl's previous meals lie scattered about the nest.
Okay. Is there a hole?
You notice a small breach in the side of the nest.
Ooh.
My. Rather than the sequel policeman penetrating the inner sanctum of the nest, the reverse obviously occurred.
Well, we all know what we need to do. Smell him.
Right now, the sequel policeman has no distinct smell. But give him a few days and he'll be quite aromatic. Not to mention plumped up like a ballpark Frank.
Let's talk to him.
Help! A giant branch has penetrated my vital organs and I can't get up.
Seriously, do you actually think this guy has time to talk to you? He's too busy being dead.
No, I'm going to lick him.
Take it from someone who knows sick. Licking corpses is going way beyond simple dementia. Get a grip, pal.
Fine, I will examine him.
You frisk the skewered sequel policeman and turn up a paper-wrapped wad of used chewing gum.
Good going, Roger. Good going. That is actually important.
This lumpy paper-wrapped wad looks mighty interesting.
That's a hint to examine it. Ah!
These symbols look vaguely familiar. Now, where have you seen them?
Where have you seen them? You've seen them on the time pod machine. These are 3 of the symbols that you use to get access to another time period. The only problem is, we don't know the rest of them. We don't know the rest of them at all. So, when we come back, folks, we're stuck in a nest. I don't think you can die in the nest, which is pretty handy. So, until next time, folks, until then, I'll catch you later. See you then.